Hope everybody's doing well. Who do we have in here tonight? Looks like Coal Region Explorer and Adventures with Ken. Appreciate you guys coming in tonight. How's everybody doing? As you can tell, I'm at the base camp tonight. I'm going to do a camp, hammock camp. So I figured I would set up camp, do something a little different while I'm doing my live. How's that? Try this out here. Get my stuff out of my backpack. One good thing about being at base camp and bring my wheelbarrow to bring everything out in. Cheater. As hot as it is, I'm all for it. I figured it'd be a good idea. I could set up camp and chat with you guys a little bit before we get things going on. I'm just going to do my hammock camp as usual. Figured I did bivvy last time. I'll do a hammock this time. I'm going to tie to this tree here. How's everybody's Monday? Good, I hope. I'll have to run back and forth to the tablet to read comments, or take the phone off the... Let's see who is in here. Thanks, Colby. I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, Edward. Hey, Hooked on Adventure. Hey, honey. Hey, Randy, Herbert. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I didn't catch as many lives today as I wanted to. Of course. There's so many going today. I think Skeeter's got one going right now, and Campfire and Dirty Tires. Last time I looked, there's quite a few going on right now. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me tonight. Decided to give away that hammock. Appreciate everybody's support and being there. Appreciate everybody being in here tonight. Let me know if the quality's okay moving around. If it's not, I'll set you guys on a tripod and we'll go like that. But I figured this would be kind of a first person little look live. Thought that would be kind of cool. Maybe not. But yeah, I'm gonna actually do a camp tonight in this heat. It's not too bad temperature wise, but the humidity is what kills you, as everybody knows. I won't be using an under quilt. I'll just be using my bug net. Well, at least I remember my bug net this time. That's a little bit better, I think. I'll find and adjust it here in a minute. Read some comments. I guess I can take my phone off and read some comments. Let's see here. Appreciate that, Randy. I appreciate everybody giving me a thumbs up. Hooked on Adventures 210. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, bud. Not a problem. I got a lot of content to catch up on. I have watched a few of your videos, buddy, but I've got a lot more to go. I said hi to Cole and Ken already. Herbert, let's see here. Did I miss any? Edward, Colby, Ashley, Hooked on Adventure, Randy. Let's see here. Herbert, looks like I'm seeing the usual suspects. Hey, Marines and Army Mom, how are you? I appreciate you coming in. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Let's see here. Grizzly Warrior, thanks for coming in, my friend. Yep, I'm just out here in my base camp tonight. Beautiful night. Getting everything set up. Yeah, I seen Colby painting his jigs earlier. I caught him the other day painting his jigs too. That's pretty cool. I really like that last color you posted on your community page. Really nice. I'm gonna adjust this hammock a little bit more. I like it closer to this other tree. And I like my head on this end, so I like it up a little higher. There we go. I don't think that looks too bad. I think I can live with that. I'm gonna test it here in a little while. I've gotta get the tarp up because we could get some rain, so I don't want to get rained out and have to run into the house in the middle of a live. That would suck. So let me throw that tarp up real quick and get it strung up, and then we'll get to that drawing here shortly. But yeah, I thought I would do a camp and a live all at once again. Thought that would be pretty cool. Been so hot, nobody's felt like doing very many camps. I don't blame them. Don't blame them at all. I know Herbert roasted in his last camp he did. This tarp all strung out. How'd you like that hammock, Herbert? Got my tarp a little dirty last camp out I did. Guess that's how you can tell you've used it, right? Alright. Makes it a lot harder doing it live, but I'll get her done. Let's see, I can answer some more comments. Let's see here. Hey Kitchen Witch, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Show you that strap again. Yeah, I did the strap through each other. A lot of people like Tony puts carabiners on it, but I don't mess with the carabiner. It's not that big a deal to shove it right through there, and then you'll put the strap through the bottom and then back up through the top. You can do it with this on the top or bottom, either way. But you just go through the bottom below this and then bring it up through the top, and then you can pull it. Let me put you back on the mountain. I can show you how to adjust it too. Takes a little while to get used to it. Let's see here. Roasted and got heavy rain. Oh, buddy, yeah. When is the giveaway? I need to know when I'm gonna win, so I know when to give mine away. Oh, Randy. Whoops, sorry, I almost dropped you. Yeah, to adjust it, it's real easy. You just push it towards the tree and lower that, and then you lower this, and then pull it towards you, and then you can, yeah, pretty easy. I'm gonna just tie a couple chuckers hitch around this tree to put this tarp up. I'm gonna put it up high in case I need to use it so we can get up underneath of it. Because I see some dark clouds rolling in just in time. I need to get in gear. Because I may have to put all my electronics underneath here too. Oh, buddy. I need to take Tony's advice on all the guy lines. They don't get too tangled up. I put them in a stuff sack, so but it'd be easier if you did tie them together, and so you don't have to straighten them out too bad. But it's not too bad. Hopefully it don't start raining. There's lots of tutorial videos on this setup for one wind, and I know hanging high hammocks are about the same setup. Any of the buckle systems are pretty much the same. All right, now I need to get my tent poles, tarp poles, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I got some rain clouds moving in. I better rush. End up getting wet. Man, it's been a really warm day. Humid. If it wasn't so darn humid, it wouldn't be so bad. It did cool down with those clouds coming in. I forgot to get the stakes out. Clouds and rain moving in made it real nice, and I wouldn't say cool, but cooler. And there's a breeze, so that helps. Yeah, I figured after I get this set up, we can do the drawing here in a little bit. Boy, those cows in the background sound hungry. Somebody forgot to feed them. Ooh, hit a rock. Welcome to the Ozarks. Oh man, I picked the rockiest section in the whole camp. Buddy. There we go. To let me know if it's going fading in and out. I'll have to put it on tripod. There we go. That'll work. Get the back done. Let's see here. 120% humidity last weekend. Laying in my hammock, I saw fish swimming by. That is funny. Let's see here. You put ASMR in your description. I did? Was it a tag on the ASMR? That's the standard tags that usually go in. I need to take the ASMR off if it's tagged ASMR, because I didn't think I put it in my description. If I did, it's probably the default tag that gets put in there, because I usually do ASMR, but think about not doing ASMR. I don't know. I like doing ASMR better, but let's see. I'm going to win, LOL. Yeah, I've got, there's 29 entries. That's all that entered. I was really shocked. Really shocked. Having, 515 subscribers now and only 29 entries. So you all got a really good chance of winning. Hey Adam, thanks you, bud. Thank you. Yeah, I've got to adjust my tarp a little bit more, but just trying to get it thrown up to... my guidelines have literally made a sweater when I get them out of the bag. Makes me about 20 minutes to untangle. Yeah, Tony Random Adventures 2.0 has got a really good way of doing them, and I did them that way a few times, but it takes a little bit of time. You got notified 11 minutes late when you was live. Sorry about that. I wasn't a fan of the cordage or the tiny elastic tensioners. I took the plastic tensioners off. I don't like plastic tensioners. I don't use them. I just use trucker hitches. Yeah, I took all the plastic tensioners off. I do like the guy lines really well. I like how thin they are and high visibility so you don't trip over them. Randy, sorry I already won the hammock. Yeah, it's raining here. Oh man, Glenn. I need to get this finished up because I need to get everything put back under here. Hey CNT, welcome in, welcome in. Hey Cole, appreciate you guys being here. Hey Scooter, thanks a lot for coming in. Appreciate the congrats. Yep, I'm headed to the 1,000. That's the plan anyways. Let me get these other poles up and get everything, so if I need to throw them under tarp, all my goodies under a tarp, I'll be ready, because I'm not even nowhere near ready. I got one side. I guess I can make that work. I should have had it all done, but I kind of wanted to set up camp with you guys. So I haven't really set up camp while doing a live. I figured it'd make it a little difficult, but kind of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna put both sides up so I get optimum airflow tonight. Yeah, I just do simple trucker's hitch on my guy lines. I don't do anything fancy. You don't need anything more than that. Those tensioners do work well. My hammock tarp I got from Menards, they have those plastic tensioners on them. I do like it on that small tarp. Once you get used to using them, they're not bad. But I just took them off because I just tie mine on and then use trucker's hitches. I don't use the tensioners, but they work well. I haven't had any problems with those plastic tensioners. I think I still have them. I just threw them in the bottom of the bag. But those plastic tensioners probably have a tendency to break eventually, especially when I camp in the winter. So I didn't think it'd be a good idea to have them and use them during the winter for sure. But I've never been a fan of tensioners. Well, I do like the Cubert, what they call it, or the Alien tensioners. I do kind of like those. I have some of those aluminum ones. Oh, I didn't tighten up my pole. Well, that doesn't work if you don't tighten the pole up. All right. Yeah, those Alien tensioners, the aluminum ones, are pretty cool. They're real lightweight too. All right. Let me get some stuff thrown under here real quick. Then we can do whatever we need to do here. Yeah, it'll probably rain, I would say, tonight. It's supposed to be rain anyways. Okay. Table. Got a lot of crap. I may have to get my little chair out. I do have a top quilt, but I don't know if I'll need it. Well, just set stuff in here and get it out of the way. That way, if it rains, it can rain. Thermocel's working good. We got some nasty mosquitoes out here. A bunch of them. All right, let me stop, check some comments. I don't know who's seen the hammock and who didn't get to see it, but I'll show it again here in a little bit. Let's see here. Hit the like button. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in, Peter. Scooter, Peter, making sure I didn't miss anybody here. Herbert. I didn't use them. Doubt they would have lasted in the 40-mile-an-hour winds. Experience of the 4 hours of heavy rain. I don't know. I've on my little hammock tarp, I used them in pretty heavy winds, and they held up pretty well. But yeah, you could always use the tensioner and tie a quick overhand knot on the back side of it just to be safe. You know. Yeah, Adam, it is kind of sad. 29 entries. A lot of people aren't into hammocks either, so I mean, I don't take no offense to it by no means. Hey, Travis Walker, how are you doing, buddy? Just listening. Yeah, trying to get the rest of my stuff thrown in here. I'm gonna get my tablet and my power bank. I got the tablet I've got a random generator here. We're gonna do the random generator. I got everybody's names on the random. I was gonna draw all old school, but I figured, what the heck? We're in the 21st century. I can use some electronics. Well, my bag fell over. Hello. Oh well, I got everything where I can grab it. Might as well bring my thermosol over. I got another new piece of kit that I'll show here in a little bit too, when it gets dark. Did get a new piece of kit that I'm pretty excited about. Been wanting it for quite some time. Now, do I want? Yeah, I'll probably need the tripod to put you guys on. Get ready to do the drawing here in a little bit. I need to get my chair. I think I got everything I need over here. If not, we'll say we should have. All right, let me get you guys on the tripod. All right. I'm gonna adjust this way down. That might work. Let's see here. Let's get it. Listening. I didn't research. I was baffled to what Ozarks means. Now I know the place it looks. Yep. Yep, Peter. The Ozarks, it stretches Missouri and Arkansas. Yeah, it's a pretty big area. Beautiful. I really like the Arkansas part of the Ozarks, but it's all beautiful. It's all nice. Let me get this chair out too. It'll make it a little more comfortable. Could drag the bench over here, but it's a little big for under here. I don't know if you guys watched the video, which a lot of people I'm sure didn't watch the video, but everybody could have seen the hammock Of course, I didn't put the hammock up or anything. I thought about doing it, but if anybody wants to go on the website and look at the hammock and everything, I figured, you know, everybody could do that. Trevor's got a really pretty good website. And I believe there's a few videos that you can watch on YouTube. Several videos. There's a lot of people that's got the hanging high hammock. Adventures with Ken's got one. Tony's got one. Oh man, there's so many people that's got one. I don't remember who all has them, but I know those guys definitely have them. Alright. Alright. I know some people's ready to win a hammock. I don't know if anybody else besides Randy. Let's see here. All right. So, I guess it really doesn't help to even show it, but there's the hanging high huggy tree straps to go with the hanging high. That's his logo. You got the hammock himself. Pretty nice stuffed sack. Same type of buckles and ridgeline as the One Wind. So that's your bug net, straps, your whole system. Besides, you'll have to get an underquilt and a top quilt and a tarp, but this is your whole hammock system. And Trevor sent some really nice stickers to go with the hammock. Their logo sticker. Hanging high hammocks, mountains are calling and I must go. That's a pretty cool sticker. It says hanging high hammocks, just hang in there. That's a really cool sticker. And then hanging high hammocks. And then of course their business card. And I did buy the hammock. Trevor didn't send it to me, so what that's worth. I mean, I'm sure that doesn't matter much, but I purchased it. Some people just think, oh, you're giving something away because you got it for free. No. And it's never been used. Nice setup. I did enjoy going from 9.5 to 12 foot. Yes, I figured you would. 10.5 would be the minimum I'd say anybody should go if you're at least 5'8" and taller. Let's see here. Let's see here. I can't wait to win this hammock. Gonna use it to get a veteran out in the woods camping with me. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I you know, there's so many of you guys I want to win it. It's whoever wins it, it's gonna be awesome. Whoever does, but I need it. LOL. Hooked on adventure. You can have mine when I win. That'd be awesome, Randy. Let's see. You serious? Randy's pretty giving. I bet he would give it to you. All right. Is Woodsman in here yet? I haven't seen Woodsman tonight. I didn't want to do the giveaway too early. I've already been on almost a half hour. But I don't see Woodsman. Well, there's a lot of people that's in the drawing that's not here. I didn't say you had to be present to win. I guess I should have. That would have dropped it down even more. I mean, it would have been bad for people that had an emergency and couldn't be in tonight. So, you know, I guess that's not fair. But I thought about doing you had to be in the live to win, but I thought that was that would have been kind of crappy to do that. All right. Well, I guess we can go ahead and do it. All right. And the stipulations for the drawing, of course, I'm going to do the random generator and pick somebody. And of course, if it lands on somebody that's not in here tonight, everybody has 48 hours to email me an address to send it to, a name and address, please. But yeah, 48 hours to respond. If somebody doesn't respond by Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, I'll just do another random. I'll remove their name and pick another winner. And then I'll post it on the community page. That way everybody will know who won, and they'll have 48 hours as well to give me their address and name. But I think it's fair. Or people had to work, absolutely, yes. I know there's a lot of people that enter that can't be in here, so that wouldn't be fair. Woodsman's probably still asleep. Sometimes he doesn't wake up till late. Not to be confused with hot. Herbert, second place gets the chair. There you go. I mean, or if you want my one-wind hammock, used hammock, I can send you that, and I can keep the hanging high hammock. I think that's fair. I mean, yeah, or I could give one of my older hammocks away, or one of my old tents away. Yeah, and I could just keep the hammock. That sounds fair, right? Yeah, I like that chair too. It's really comfortable. It works good. Nah, I don't know. That Ascend Orion 3-person tent. That's a pretty nice tent. Get on with it. Get on with it. Right. All right. Who's ready? My truck? Nah, I can't park the truck. My dad would roll over in his grave for sure and haunt me for the rest of my life if I gave away his truck. Hey Garrett, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in, Garrett. Hey Nancy, how are you? Yep, I used the chair. Yep, I love that chair. Let's crack on. Yes. Hello. Hey NCP Piedmont Outdoors. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I need a new tent, lol. Yeah, I've got several tents. All right, who's ready to spin it? I know Cole said let's crack on, so he's ready to move on. Hope you're doing all right tonight, Nancy. Thank you for coming in. I'm good. I'm good, Garrett. Appreciate you asking. All right, who's ready for this? Can you see it? Let's go. Let's go. You want me to hit spin or you want me to wait? I can wait a little bit longer. You want me to go? A little closer? Nah, let's wait. Good luck, everybody. Spin, spin. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who's the lucky winner? Who's the lucky winner? Who is it? Who is it? Sloth Crow won the hammock. Sloth Crow has 48 hours to send me their name and address. If they don't send their name and address by 7 p.m. Central Time Wednesday, I will remove his name and spin it again. And I don't know if any of you know him or not, but if anybody knows him, please send him a message. I'm going to try to get a hold of him too. But I know he's not in. If he's in, he's not chatting. So if you're in, Sloth, go ahead and email my emails and my profile. It's me210@live.com. That's my alias, just joking. All right, Sloth Crow, you're the winner, big winner. Sorry, everybody that didn't win. Does everybody know who Sloth Crow is? If everybody does, spam them up with messages. Go to his page and comment, tell me one. I'll send them one too. Bye, Randy. If they're not in here, I get this respin, right? I thought that's what I thought that's what we said. Is if they're not in here, we'll just respin it, right? Still was awesome. Yes, it was. I was hoping it would be somebody that was in here live. That would have been cool. But, you know, people work and people do things. And I already ate tonight, so I don't have anything to eat. Let me see if I can get here where I can read I don't want to have to use the tablet too. Let's see here. All right. Randy, pouty face, huh? I'm ready to take possession of my new hammock. Man, you know, the whole time I was thinking, you know, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Is it going to be somebody? I mean, everybody, pretty much everybody. There was a couple newer entries, subscribers that were in the list. But not as many as I thought there would be. I thought, you know, people giving stuff away. I thought a bunch of random people would come and enter. And really, they didn't. Most of all the 29 are subscribers and watchers. So there's a few of you that are newer to the channel that entered. But let's see here. Congratulations on the 500 subscribers. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. It's been a good, well, how long has it been? So last April, April 1st, I lost my dad, and I kind of use this as an outlet to help go through all that. And I don't want to get into all that story. Almost everybody knows that story, but yeah, it's been a long bit. Been a long bit. It's been what, a year and 3 months since I've really been. I can't remember the month I started really putting out content again. I think it wasn't until, I don't remember what month it was after my dad passed. It was probably April, May, I'm guessing, when I started really recording content and putting out content. And yeah, it's been fun. I really appreciate every one of you guys. I thank you guys a lot for supporting my channel, not only, you know, watching the videos, but commenting on them, coming into the lives. This is, like I say over and over and over again, this is my favorite part of being on YouTube, is doing the lives and talking to you guys and getting to know you guys. Glenn. Okay, nothing else to see here. Let's see here. Coal Region, at 1,000 subscribers, you have to be present to win. There you go. There you go. You know, even that, I mean, something might come up when I have the live scheduled for drawing, and I may not be able to be here. You know, it's one of those things that can't put too many stipulations on it, because, you know, emergencies happen or mandatory overtime happens and people have to go to work. You know, I understand. I really can't put those kind of stipulations. Congratulations to the winner. You're a good bloke for giving away the hammock, David. I appreciate it, Peter. I really do, man. I appreciate your support too. I appreciate your friendship, all of you. Really good friends and good people. This community's top notch. Best on YouTube. You pick a winner for the chair. Would be fun to see who would have one. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I could. It's well used, but it's in great shape. Congratulations to 500 plus subs. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate it, man. Earbud's about to fall out. So sweaty. I'm rolling to my 2K. You're going to get there as well. Congratulations on your achievement. Appreciate it, Cole. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's you know, I didn't think I'd get to 500, to be honest, and I didn't know that I would or wouldn't, honestly, but it's been good, and I'm glad I made it, and I do look forward to reaching 1,000. If I do, if I don't, I'm okay with that too. So you guys are all awesome people, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. But since we got that done, here's my new piece of kit. Actually, I have two pieces of kit, I think. Besides the hammock, you guys seen the thermocell. Got my new thermocell. It's really cool. Works amazing, of course. It takes the liquid, not the tablet, so highly recommend it. You'll easily reach 1,000. Well, I hope so, Peter. I appreciate the encouragement. I really hope I do. Spin it again and I will send the winner one of the Toke's titanium pots. Spin, spin, spin. All right, I can do that. I'll remove Sloth's name. Well, I won't remove his name. I'll just respin it, and if it lands on him, I'll just spin it again. How's that? Second place stickers. I'm gonna send some of my stickers with the hammock as well. So I'm gonna send those as well. Second place stickers. Spin, spin, spin. All right, I can spin for the titanium stuff, and then I'll spin a third time for some stickers. How's that? In less than 6 months that I've known you, you have been an inspiring, improved drastically in all areas except picking the right winner. I love the honesty, Herbert. That's the best part of this is the honesty. Come on. And you won't even believe. I'm all the way out here on my base camp. My house is, I don't know how far the house is. I'm not a real good judge at distance. Not quite 100 yards. Probably 50 to 75 yards if I'm guessing. But my Wi-Fi works all the way out here, and I just now found that out tonight. That's so funny. My tablet's working on our home Wi-Fi. It's pretty cool. But here we go. Let me spin it again. Let's see if I could. Let's see who's gonna win. Who's gonna win? And it's gonna be backwards for you guys. Hey, let me turn it around so you can see the winner. Peter won. Peter, congratulations. Peter won. Oh, that was awesome. Now, you and Ken will have to work that out. That's everybody knows Peter's in the UK, so me and Peter work that out. I should have just made it open to everybody, worldwide, but then you get random people that you just, I didn't want people just subscribing. I didn't know who they were and sending them something overseas. Peter or Nick over in the UK. I'd definitely send it to either one of those guys, but yeah, you'll have to work it out. You and Ken will have to work that out together. But if anybody wants any of my stickers, they don't ever have to. I'm not going to sell them or anything. If anybody wants stickers, they can just send me their address that I can send them to. I'd be more than happy to send stickers out to people. But I will draw some just to send stickers out. Send your mailing address to me. My email is on about section of YouTube. Is going over seasons, giving me till payday to mail it. Yeah, I might have to send you some to help out, Ken. And that's crazy, man. That's crazy how expensive it is to send stuff over, especially to the UK. I mean, it's cheaper sometimes to send it to China than it is the UK. I don't understand why it's so expensive. Let's see here. I'm just having fun. Yeah, Glenn, that's what it's all about, is having fun, for sure. Fantastic. Hey, Sean, appreciate you coming in. I didn't see you jumping in there. Welcome. And I did make the right choice. It is sprinkling. I'm glad I got everything under the tarp. It just started raining. Let's see here. Congratulations, congratulations. Now we have to work out a day. Yeah, I already got all that. Congratulations to Skeeter. Nomadic camping with endless weekends. How are you doing, buddy? Okay. And now I could spin, if somebody wants stickers, I can spin again. If somebody wants some stickers, I'll send some stickers to you. There you go. Proving me right about your winter, winter selection skills. See, that's why I use the random generator. We can blame the random generator. I love giving stickers out like business cards and even design ones for kids. Yeah, that's a real good idea. Real good idea. I would like to have one of your stickers. I will put it on the back window. Oh, I appreciate that, Glenn. I can send one to you. If you email me your address, I don't have to spin again for stickers. Whoever wants stickers, just email me, me210 at live.com. It's on my YouTube profile. My email. Just send me an address and I'll send you some stickers. Or we can meet up, Glenn, in Springfield. I'm cool with that. We could meet up somewhere and get a cup of coffee or something, and I can give you stickers face to face if you want. I mean, this face isn't the best to have to meet in public, but just ask Randy or ask all the guys in here. Most of them have seen it. And you said you never win anything, Peter. Yeah, I love this community too. It's the best. I ordered armbands, thought they were regular size, but they started to thing. Gonna be as wide as a string of spaghetti. What? Are you kidding me? They're not regular size bands, huh, Randy? That sucks. Who do you use to make your stickers? I use right now I use Sticky Brand. My first stickers I use Sticky Brand. They're really good, but I found a new company on Etsy that right now they got 50% off. It's oh, I can't remember off the top of my head what the name of it is, but they're gonna do 200 stickers for my new logo that I just updated my logo. They're gonna do 200 stickers for 30 bucks. That's a steal. They're die cut. They're the same. I haven't seen the quality of them yet. I haven't got them. They're in the mail right now, so I should get them in the next few days. I think they're coming from Georgia or Florida, one of the two. So it shouldn't take me too long to get them. They're definitely in the mail. But I'm anxious to see my I really like the updated logo more on. So I got the next 200 coming. I've probably got 60 of my normal stickers. They're 3-inch. My new stickers are 2-inch. So I'm anxious to see what they look like and see if the quality's as good. If it is, I'll definitely recommend them. But until I get the stickers, I don't want to recommend them until I get the stickers in hand and make sure they're good quality. But super good. They approved my proof next day and printed them the following day and mailed them like the next day. I mean, I ordered them and they mailed them within 2-3 days. I forget what it is. Super quick. So yeah, no way to beat that price for those stickers. My first 100 I got from Sticky Brand, I paid, I wanted to say 60 for 100 stickers. And yeah, this is llama. Oh man, I can look it up real quick actually. Let me look it up. They're out of Florida, I do know that. Of course I don't have Etsy on my tablet, but I can look in my email. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Man, why can I not think of what the name of that is? It's something llama. Here we go. If everybody doesn't know what Etsy is, it's a buying and sell on small businesses, primarily in the United States. Lily Llama Prints in Miami, Florida. Right now, if you go on their Etsy site, like I said, it's a shot in the dark. You might want to wait until I get mine. I don't know how long they're doing the 50% deal, but yeah, it's normally $60 for 200. So even $60 for 200, if they're really good stickers, is well worth it too, because that's half the price I paid at Sticky Brand, and that was on sale at Sticky Brand too. So I'm not gonna say Sticky Brand's bad. I like my stickers. I think I'm gonna like the 2-inch better than the 3-inch. The 3 inches are pretty big. That way people can put the stickers on more things and it's not such a big sticker. I wouldn't mind keeping both sizes. That's a decent deal, yep. Did you finalize the hat? No, I haven't. And I want to get a place. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet, but I want to get a trial, or, you know, I want to try one out myself before I order a bunch of them. So I'm going to try to go with a company that I can order just one to see what the quality is, and then go from there. America, yes. I got ripped off. Yeah. Etsy's a really good place to do stickers, hats, shirts. A lot of printing companies, graphic companies on Etsy. I would highly recommend to search it out anyways. Like I said, I'll be able to tell you whether the stickers are good quality here in a few days. So I'll do a community post, or maybe I'll do a live and show my stickers and everything, and let everybody know what I think of them. Hey, Woodsman, appreciate you coming in, brother. I tried to wait as long as I could for the drawing. Everybody was getting antsy. But, yeah, went ahead and drew it. Sorry you didn't win. And then we did another drawing for, Ken had some, what do you have, Ken? Some titanium, sports or something? I forget what Ken said. We did another drawing for that, and Peter Above and Below won the second drawing. And I said if anybody wants stickers, go ahead and email me your address and I'll send some stickers. Hey Daniel, appreciate you coming in. Thanks for stopping in. Fits the by perfect. Yeah, my new ones are going to be 2-inch. I'll have to send you some more, a couple 2 inches too, Cole. Yeah, appreciate you guys subbing to each other. That's awesome. That's what this is all about. Sticker meal is over $1 per sticker. Yeah, $1 per sticker is too much, way too much. They're good quality, but I don't think they're any better quality than the ones I got from Sticky Brand. Normally, they're $60 for 100 for the 3-inch. So that's not horrible, but it's still kind of up there. But if Lily Llama is good quality, that's awesome. They're $60 normally for 200, 2-inch. Of course, if you do 3-inch, it's a little more. I can't remember how much the 3-inch were. They weren't a whole lot more, but I wanted to say they were normally like 80 or something like that for 200. I don't quote me on that, but if you go to Etsy, you can check them all out. Etsy's got a ton of them. I just went by reviews. I want to say Lily Llama got 4.8 out of 5 stars, which is really good. Most all the comments are really, really good. So a lot of them on Etsy have really good reviews, but that's pretty much all you can go by, or word of mouth from other YouTubers, obviously, or people it's ordered. But Sticky Brand's got a good reputation. They're decent prices. They sent me a random 30 or 40% off, I think it was, or 25% off. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I went ahead and ordered from them. And like I said, I'm not disappointed in Sticky Brand by no means, but I wanted to get some smaller ones, and I always recommend to go with a company that sends you a proof that you have to approve, just so you can see what the image is going to look like before they print it. Because there's some companies that won't send you those, and yeah, I wouldn't want to be surprised with it. Is Ken still here? If he is, ask him if he wants to draw for the mug again. I think someone from closer to him should win to save him the hassle of overseas. I I don't know. I'm pretty sure he'll be. I'm sure he'll be okay with sending it to you, Peter. But if not, yeah, I'll talk to him. I don't know that he's still in here. If he said he'd send it to you, I'm sure he will. But if he doesn't, we can work something out. The hats I got made locally by me. He had laser engraved leather patches to make the logo. Yeah, I've seen those really well. The only thing I don't like about the leather patches, I've had several hats in the past with the leather patches. When you sweat, it discolors your leather patch really bad. So yeah, I don't like the leather patches if I'm gonna wear the hat outside, outdoors much, because yeah, it gets pretty nasty, which most hats do anyways. I guess that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal breaker for a lot of people, but yeah, that would be cool though. They are neat. I do like the uh, laser engraved leather patches. I do like them. The UK has a lot of content to offer. Yes, it does. I love the Lake District there, and raccoons are out again. Uh-oh. I did guess contest on Ken's channel. Not sure if I guessed correctly or not though. Hey Grace, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Tiff stickers for spices are $1 for the top and bottom stickers for her tins. That's not too bad. Okay, Peter's there. I'm behind, so you probably seen that before when I was reading your comment. Glenn, your equipment or emotionally? Let's hear. I'll be more. Appreciate that, Ken. Thank you. If you need help paying for the postage, I can help with that. Oop. I never made you a mod, Grace. I'm going to put you as a standard moderator so you can subscribe and check out other people's channels. Sorry I haven't done that yet. Let's see here. Howdy, Grace. Spin it again, 210. What do you want me to spin it for? Stickers or the cup? Have a meeting to go to. Thanks for stopping by, Adam. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support. But hey, here's my second piece of gear. Might look familiar. It's kind of it's similar to the one that Luke has on Total Outdoor Gear Review, but he's got an out task. This is a knockoff version, but it's almost identical, except at the lantern. It's pretty cool. It's a telescopic light for doing night, and this thing is a beast. This thing is so bright, but you hold the power button here, and it's got a power indicator for the battery strength, and then you hold that button down. Wow, that's low, medium, high, and low. So it's super bright. Wow, as you can tell, but awesome. The Outtask light that Luke on Total Outdoor Gear Review on sale is $120 for a telescopic light. Who is going to pay $120 for a light? Well, some people do. I mean, if you already have, sorry, I don't mean to offend nobody, but This light is identical, almost, except the good thing about this one is, see, you can turn this head any direction you want, and then you can turn it down and close it all the way down, and it makes it into a lantern that you can set on your side table or whatever. Really cool. And then of course the charging port on the back you can use as a power bank too. But awesome light. The Outtasks don't have this option to make it a lantern when it goes inside, but I thought that was really cool because that's, everybody knows nighttime's really hard on filming, and this light, that's on medium. Let's see here, let me turn it. Sweat's making my earpiece fall out. That's on medium, or yeah, medium. Let's try. Let's see here. Let's put it on low and see what that does. Okay, even low is pretty good. Let's see here. Super bright light next for the spin. And no, I didn't spend $120 for it. You will not believe. Take a guess. Everybody take a guess how much I spent on this. This Outtask brand, and this is really cool, the feet that spring up. You just push that button, bam. I mean, this is almost identical to the Outtask. I think the legs are a little bit smaller than the Outtask, but the quality is amazing. It's heavy duty. Yeah, the Outtask on sale on Amazon runs $120. Full price I think is $160. You will not guess what I paid for this. I really don't want to tell too many people. I want to buy and resell them. And it's the everyday price. It's not what. Well, I think it was a little bit on sale, or I had a coupon. But I mean, the most I've seen them for from this company is under 50, 46 bucks. I got it for 36 bucks. 36 bucks. No, I'm not going to spend for the light. I just got it. I've been needing a new light. Spin again. $14.99. Oh, I wish. No, not that low. 48. Herbert's close. That's usually the average price. $5.99. No, not that low. Boy, I would have bought a case of them for $5.99. Outdoors with Den, 3 easy payments of $9.99. 30 bucks. That's close. Close. I gave 36 something. Let me look. And I'm sure you guys can guess where I got it for that price. Not Amazon. I think they sell them on Amazon. Let me look. Spin for the titanium pot. Peter is okay with it. Okay, let me get that going here real quick. Spin for the pot. All right, get it back up here. Come on. The free apps always have ads, you know? All right, let me turn it around so you guys can see the spinning. The wheelbarrow is real easy to push back to the house. Sorry, I muted myself. I won't have no gear to take back to. Whoa, whoa! I got all excited about spinning. I almost fell over. All right. I'll spin again. Can you see it? All right. Here we go. Gonna spin again. Oh, sloth crow. What the heck, twice? What's the odds of that? I gotta remove him. Sloth crow. That was a dud. Where's he at? Sloth crow, remove him. I'll remove Peter. Sorry, Peter. No? Should we leave him on there? What do you guys think? Should we leave him on there? I mean, he won again, but what do you think, Sloth? You're in here finally. Yeah, you won the first one, buddy. You won the hammock. Send me your name and address to my email on my profile. It's me210@live.com. Sloth Crow, you won the hammock, and we're gonna spin for the titanium pot. So he won again. Unless you wanted me to, well, they already won, so that wasn't fair. I need to spin again. Because I got to remove Peter's name too. Let me remove Sloth and Peter's name since they both won. That would be fair. Let's see here. Okay. Yep. You won the awesome hammock, Sloth. Congratulations, buddy. I appreciate it. Just one is fine? Okay. I didn't want to offend anybody. Hey, wake up, Snorlax. How you doing, buddy? Going well, going well. We gave the hammock. Sloth Crow won the hammock. Above and below, Peter. What did he win, Ken? Titanium Spork, is that what you said? And then we're going to give the cup away. Let me spin again here. All right. Let's spin again. What's the odds of Sloth winning twice, though? Oh, I can't see that. Here we go. Tall Tree Adventures won the cup. Tall Tree Adventures. Can you see that? You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome, my friend. I appreciate you. I never win anything either. That's so funny. I've entered so many contests. Did you get that name, Ken? Yeah, Tall Trees. You'll have 48 hours to contact, unless Ken wants it to go longer than that. But yeah, get with Adventures with Ken and claim your cup. But like I said, Sloth, I'm sending some stickers with that. I don't know if you've seen the video, seen the hammock and everything. Trevor with Hanging High Hammock sent some stickers, really nice stickers, and then I'll send some of my stickers with that hammock as well. I've got the 12-foot double XL one wind hammock. It's like the one that Campo Champion got recently too. He's got that one. Tony's got a 12-foot. I don't think his is the extra large. It's a XXL. It's extra wide, 12-foot. There's a regular 12-foot one wind, and then there's an extra wide. And I got the extra wide. And I don't know if Herbert, did you get the extra wide, or did you get the regular 12-foot Aries? Not a problem, my friend. When you putting up a spin for the plane ticket to the Ozarks for UK audience only, but only Northeast England is allowed to enter within a 200-meter radius of my house. Really? I didn't know that, Peter. Yeah, I know you guys have the Hellbender. Yeah, the Dutch wear Hellbender. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I don't have those kind of funds for a hammock. Yeah, I love the one wind. You got the extra wide. Good. Yeah, the extra wide's really nice. Uh, I didn't think he was serious. I figured he was pulling my leg, but I don't know. I could believe it though. Hey, Rick. I don't know if I said hi to you or not. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Dutch gave you the hookup on it. Yeah, I bet he did. You and Tony both. But yeah, I think the one that I wanted from Dutchware with everything I wanted on it was $389. I was like, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I appreciate that thumbs up, guys. I really do. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. But like I said, anybody wants um, stickers or anything, I'll send them to anybody. But yeah, that light. That's what I was going to talk about, that light. Um, if anybody's in for a light, I'd highly recommend it for sure. I wanted to wait and get it and try it out and see how I'd like it before I'd recommend it. But man, it's going to be a game changer for nightlight. And you can bring it in the tent with you or your hammock with you, or it's super bright. Very mobile. It fit in my backpack real small. Let's see here. But I got it on Temu. I was going to say earlier, Amazon has them, Temu has them, but they're like half the price of Amazon prices. Um, yeah, I paid $32.97. Excuse me, $32.97. Uh, but I had a $2 coupon, so I got $30.97. They got it in gray, and I've got the green. The OD green's what I got, but they also have it in gray. Right in, yeah, with shipping. No, I got free shipping. Oh, well, it said I got it for $30.97. It did not get it for $30.97. I was wrong. $37.98 with $1.48 off. So that dropped it to $36.50. So yes, and then sales tax obviously. So $38.04 total after sales tax and my $1.48 off. So yeah. So that's still really good compared to the Outtask I seen on Amazon last week was on sale for 120 or 125. Let me look real quick. Right now, you can get it for 36. It's backwards for you guys. You can't see that. The writing's backwards, but 36.50 is the normal price right now. Um, Free shipping, and it's in the U.S. and you get it 2 business days. I say 2 to 5 still. I got mine in like 2 business days, but they are in the U.S. You don't have to wait to get them from China. So for 36.50 compared to even 120, you could, you could buy 4 of them or 3 of them, I guess. But they have really good reviews, 5-star reviews. But they've only sold. Let's see how many they sold. They don't have very many reviews yet. They've been on Temu for a year or so. Um, yeah, but really good deal. I'd highly recommend it. I mean, I was going to look up the Outtask and see what it is right now. Only reason Luke's got that light is a subscriber bought it and sent it to him, but they paid $160 for it. Hey Robbie, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I like the price on the light too. Oh, did I miss Peter? Guys, I have to do some work. 3 more nights here before I go to camping. Good chatting, safe, David, and all the best to everyone in chat. Thanks, Peter, for coming in. I appreciate you, brother. Really do. Thanks for the support and your friendship, man. Have safe trips on your camp. Enjoy it. Let me look here. I was wanting to look up that Outtask because I'm all about getting good deals on gear. I thought about making that part of my lives is, looking at gear and giving people good prices on gear because I'm all about it. Holy cow. It's back up to $159. Let me turn this back around and let you see it. But this is what this light is made after. It's a copy of the Outtask. The Outtask legs are a little bit wider stance and longer. So the Outtask legs are bigger, but are bigger legs worth $159. With the coupon, it's on sale for $139 right now. So it is on sale for $139. 4.6 on the reviews. It's got a 1200 milliamp battery, and it does not have. I can't focus on that. The body does not have the holes in it to make it a lantern when you close it up. So even for $139, that's crazy. You can buy 3 of these lights for the price of one. I was wanting to see what the milliamp battery is on. It was really comparable with the Outtask. So it's a 10,000 milliamp battery on this. What brand is this? This one does not have a brand. It doesn't say what brand it is. But 10,000 milliamp battery, and the Outtask has a 12,000 milliamp battery. So the Outtask has a 2,000 milliamp battery bigger, but is a 2,000 milliamp battery worth $139? I love the light. First day he got that light from a subscriber, is like, oh, I want that light, and I went and looked. I was like, there's no way. And that's what he said. He goes, if a subscriber wouldn't have sent this to me, there's no way I would have paid $160 for this light. Because when it first came out, it was not on sale. Cheapest I've seen it on sale, I think, is 125 or 120 around the holiday season. But even then, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm good, Robbie. I'm doing really well. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Sorry to all those that didn't win tonight, but congratulations to everybody that did win. All right, what else did I miss? I'm headed to NC Friday for camp, Maha in September. Not sure Labor Day where at yet. Yeah, Maha would be a lot of fun. Herbert and all of us was talking about, man, we really need to do a Midwest hang here. I'd really like to orchestrate a Midwest hang. I'd like to get one at Holston Mills, where I camp at a lot. It'd be a good place to host a hang event, Midwest hang. That would be fun. Gotta go. Thanks for stopping in, Woody. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, that's crazy amount for a light. This light is, oh man, I there's not any other light that is as versatile as this one. I mean, with the head bevel to spin flat. Like I said, you can leave it like this and use it as a flashlight. close the legs up, use it as a flashlight, or you can pull it out, flip it around, and use it as a lantern. But yeah, the legs are just a little shorter. It's spring loaded just like the Outtask. It's got a lanyard that comes with it. It's got a few other, I forget what it comes very well packed, very well packed. It had styrofoam, real nice styrofoam around it, and in a decent box. But like I said, it came from a warehouse in the U.S. It didn't come from overseas. Well, originally it did, but like I said, it came really quick. And with free shipping, I mean, can't really. Yeah, I know you're not, Robbie, but I appreciate it. Let's get to that. Yeah, not a problem, Sloth. I really appreciate it. I'm 9 hours from the Midwest, and from Maha. Wow. So you're about 9 hours from each? Yeah, that's a long ways to go. Dropping my kid off at NC State next month. Wow. Going to college, huh? I'm just having fun in your chat. I appreciate it, Glenn. Yeah, I love these chats, man. It's the funnest part of, I think, of YouTube. I mean, I like doing long form videos and shorts and everything too, but this live, getting to know everybody and chatting. I wish we could all just chat and video together, you know. On StreamYard, you can do 10 people, but it'd be awesome if at least you could hear everybody's audio and everybody could talk at least. I'm a winner for just knowing all of you fine folks. You got that right, Herbert. Appreciate everybody. Everybody's so awesome. This community, like we say over and over again, it's truth. This community is amazing. Everybody's really good people. It was so much fun going to PA and meeting all the creators and subscribers there, getting to meet Tony and everybody up there. It's really nice. I hope and pray that I get to make it next year, but if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. So I didn't know that I was going to make it this year, and I was blessed to be able to go this year. Appreciate you, Randy, for going with me, brother. Made it possible. That was awesome. Well, that was the first piece of gear, I guess. Awesome deal on that light, and I could highly recommend it. So, oh, that's one thing I was going to compare and see if they had one, the same one on Amazon. They have some that's similar, I know, on Amazon. But I wanted to say, after I got it, I seen it on Amazon too. But I can't remember how much it was. Let me look here. They've got one similar that's $60. It's pretty similar, but it's not exactly the same. But it's got good 5-star reviews, so I'm sure it's pretty good. It's 12,000 milliamp battery too for $60. I was wanting to see if they had this exact same one. I don't think they do. Wait a minute. They've got a case for it. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Right now, they have that one on Amazon. You can actually get it on Amazon for, it's normally $40 on Amazon. It's on sale on Amazon right now for $29.99. Same light. 10,000 milliamp battery. Yep, same light. It's on sale cheaper on Amazon right now. It looks like you can only get the green one. I don't see it's silver, but let me show you. Same one, $29.99. It's 25% off right now. That's the same light. So yeah, that's a killer deal, because when I looked, it was, I wanted to say $46 or $56 when I looked. I couldn't remember if they had the exact same one. They have some that are similar, that are like the body's octagon. They got some that are real similar to it, but they're not the exact same one. They do have one that has a remote control to it even. That would be kind of cool. 15 different colors if you're into different color temperatures for $36.99. So that's a good deal. So they do run in some good specials on Amazon right now. That's a regular price for the one with the, they've got a couple of them that have remote controls. That would be kind of cool to have the remote at least. I don't know how much I'd use the remote. But if you got in your tent or got in the hammock and you forgot to shut it off, you could just shut it off by the remote if you have the remote on you. Yeah, so it's my 2 cents worth on the gear. That's a good price at 150. I'm out. Yep, 150. No way. Like I said, I gave $36.50 for mine, and it's on sale on Amazon for $29.99, and it did say free shipping, so that's a really good deal. So yeah, if somebody's looking for a good light for videoing, for sure. Yeah, I would definitely probably lose the remote too. So, or the batteries would run out in it when you're wanting to use it. The only time you'd end up using it, the batteries would be out of the remote or something. Inflatable light bars are cool too. Yep. There's some really cool different variations, but now that China got a hold of, the idea, and they're all made in China, so it doesn't really matter. But there are some American companies that make similar items, but if they're gonna charge, 150, 160 bucks for something like that, I mean, everybody wants to support American made, as possible. Or if you're in Britain or anywhere, you want to support your local companies. But when it's that much cheaper, how can you? I mean, and 9 times out of 10, they're just as good or better than the name brand products. Not all. It's hit or miss. I definitely do the study and look at YouTube video reviews on off-brand stuff and read the reviews. Even with Amazon, they're notorious for buying reviews. So it's a hit or miss. But this one here, like I said, it's not branded, but I'd highly recommend it. I'm sure they're all made in the same factory. URSA Leo, sorry, didn't hear how to get a hold of you for a sticker. Just send me an email to my email. It's in my profile on YouTube. It's ME210 altogether at live.com. But yeah, if you just go to my profile on YouTube, it's in my profile description and my profile links. I think on the computer you can only see the email on the profile link, but on mobile or tablet you can look in my profile description, and I have it in my description profile, my bio. I put it in both because people, when they were on mobile, couldn't see my email address, because you can only see it on a computer, I guess, with the email link. Yeah, I want to do the outdoor deals segment all the time on my lives. I think I'm gonna pick out a few items. I always look all the time on clearance deals. Temu has camping clearance deal sections. Walmart does. Target. A lot of places do. Amazon. Just to give people heads up, because I'm all about saving money. I know There's nothing wrong with name brand stuff. There's not nothing wrong with American made stuff. I'm all for American made stuff. But not all of us can afford, real expensive gear. Like I really promote Trevor's Hanging High Hammocks. Such a good American company too, and it's a decent hammock and well made and a good price. And everybody starting out can afford that hammock, and it's just as cheap or a little bit more than a beginner tent, but it's a really good price. I mean, $60 for that quality of a hammock is a good deal. It's right up there with One Wind. Yeah, I don't have an affiliate link on any of it really. I don't really care. I mean, it'd save you guys. I think One Wind. I have an affiliate link for Hanging High now. I guess I could put that link in the description of this video and the drawing entry giveaway. I do have a affiliate link for Hanging High now. I would like to get affiliate link with One Wind. I don't have one yet, but it's pretty easy to get one. Hey, Mainly, appreciate you coming in, brother. Hey, Ed, how you guys doing? I would like for some of us that lives in the area to get together and hang out. Yeah, we could do that, man. Um, we'll have to get. Did I know Randy told you about our get together in February, right, Glenn? Yeah, it'd be cool to get together. Like-minded people are always awesome to get together. I know a lot of people don't like getting out in the summer, but I still do. I don't like it, but I still do. I prefer fall, winter, and spring. Careful what you ask for. Yeah, get you into some purple rain. Sorry, this is waking up Snorlax. My editor suggested switching to our camping channel to interact, to make friends and collaborate with to get the channel some attention. Oh, okay. I appreciate you letting us know that. Yep. Let me put you as a moderator too. There you go. How are you doing tonight, Ed? Hammocks are half the cost of a name brand tent. Yes, for sure. Um, yeah, you can spend five, six, seven, $800 for a good lightweight, ultra lightweight tent or more. But yeah, hammocking, getting into hammocking, um, there's no reason not to get a good quality. I wish starting out in hammocking like I did, I would have known. But back when first bought my first hammock, they didn't really have all these American-made companies and stuff way back then. Um, a lot of people were getting into first making their own hammocks, but yeah, when One Wind came out, and then Trevor Hanging High Hammocks came out, and then um, another good one is Hang Tight. Hang Tight's a good brand, and they're not too terribly expensive either. I'd highly recommend them as well. Really, really good hammocks too. Let's see here. Gotta go for a bit. We'll be back later if you're still here. All right, Randy, I appreciate it. Gotta make sure my battery life's good. 43%. I'm good for now. I ought to just plug it in before I forget. Oh, it's all right. Mainly, everybody's got things to do, life to keep on keeping on. So appreciate you stopping in, anyways. I know a lot of people check out lives after the fact, and I appreciate that too. Even if people comment on your live afterwards, it helps people see your live after the live's over. So it does help on commenting on your live afterwards as well. insanely hot in Florida. Man, I can only imagine. Yeah, last time I was in Florida, it was hot and human mess. Yeah, it's just as hot here lately. Some summers are hit or miss on humidity, but man, it's been massive. Oh, it's been horrible for humidity this year. I'm all hung up. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in so I don't forget. That would suck to die in the middle. I think this light works pretty good. What do you think? Oh, you're welcome to come hang in Smokies. We have a Baja in North Carolina. Yeah, I really wish I could. Wish I had the funds and the means to go to places. There's a lot of stuff on the East Coast, but not a lot in the Midwest. So we're thinking about trying to talk Herbert and a few of us guys into maybe starting a Midwest hang here. It's so hard for us to always drive to the East Coast. Yeah, yeah, Herbert, that's what I heard. And I mean, you save a little bit and you make a little bit on the, but I'm not really. I guess I should try to get the fillet going with one wind, but I do have one with hang tight now. Now I need to figure out, put that in, try to sell some hammocks for Trevor. They're good hammocks. I actually want to get me one too. They have a 12 foot. This one's 11 foot. The REM hammock. Yeah, the drive was brutal. It took us 16 and a half hours to get there, Robbie. That's a long trek, long trek. Yeah, we drove 8 hours and then 8.5 hours. Yeah, we stopped midway. Yeah, it's a rough trip. People just think you can get in your car and go, but 16 and a half hours it's brutal. Not to mention the gas alone is expensive. Yeah, I'm camping out here tonight in base camp. It's so dark you probably can't see my hammock behind me. See if I can turn the light. Yeah, got my bug net. Actually, remember my bug net this time. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just out at my base camp on my property. It looks lighter than it really is out here, but just got my one wind, my good old trusty one wind. Oh, that light's about to blind me. Yeah, that's on medium, by the way. See if I can put it on high. Wow. That's low. Low's probably plenty of light. I don't know. That's low. And then medium. Whoa. Yeah, that's a lot brighter on medium. And then high. Ooh. Yeah, that's bright. Oh, God. I think low's fine. Woo. Holy cow, that's messing with my camera. There we go. It's a little bit grainy. Medium would probably be better. Not so grainy on medium. I don't know if the quality's good or not. Yep, gonna be camping out here. It says it's 82. I'd say it's dropped probably to 78. I don't think my watch updated on the temperature, but it's supposed to be in the upper 70s tonight, so it's gonna be nice. Got a little breeze. I sweated enough that the breeze feels good. I'm always looking for a reason to get out of PA. Yeah, you're welcome to come to the Ozarks, man. It's a lot to do here. Beautiful, beautiful place. So's PA. PA is amazing as well. It's very beautiful there. We just have a lot more underbrush here. It's really green like PA, but we have a lot of underbrush. So that's why in the summer I don't do a lot of backpacking and stuff here because you go a lot of bushwhacking. Unless you go to a good maintained trail here in the Ozarks, you're not going to be doing much hiking in the summertime here. Got a lot of bushwhacking. And a lot of our trails, sad to say, are not maintained like they should be anymore. So, yeah, you can't do a lot of backpacking. I wish we could. I work in the heat, rain, and snow. Yep. You work outdoors, Glenn? Oh, yeah, you do. I work in my dreams. That could be scary. I have a stressful job. Yeah, stressful jobs aren't good. I have a hang tight underquilt too. Oh, you do, Ed? That's awesome. Let's see here. Heck yeah, you guys are more than merry for a hang just to shoot us an email and we can figure out something out for everyone. Yeah, that'd be cool to go out there and do that sometime. Yeah, we could figure out a hang. In the Midwest, there's uh, kind of a hammock. It's a camp area, but it's in a remote area. It's called Holston Mills. It's in between um, Greenfield, Missouri, and Everton, Missouri. Holston Mills. I don't. I know they're on Facebook, but I don't know if they have a website or not. It's a really nice area, and it's remote. It's got a little creek that runs through it. uh, Big area, uh, and they would host it. He said they would reserve the whole campground just for our get together. I know the caretaker really well, Tim, that runs it, and he said he'd be more than happy to host an event for us, and he'd even uh, advertise it on their Facebook page and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool of them. They'd give us a deal on the camp. I think the campsites normally are $10 for non-electric, $20 for electric a night. But I think he said he'd give us a good deal. I'm not 100% positive on the price, but he said he'd work out a deal. Humidity zap the fun out of camping right now. Yeah, it does. Uh, I just don't plan on a lot of extraneous activities when I am camping because just setting up camp alone, you have to wait to the last minute to set up camp, and uh, which I do anyway, so it's not near as hot. But even with the temperature down in the upper 70s, it's still humid. And you sweat like a, you know what. I'm headed home. I'll catch you later. I'm done messing with this darn car tonight. I appreciate you coming in, Ken. I do. Thank you. Have a good night. Yeah, mainly. You definitely got a good place to hang up there. Wish it wasn't so far to get up there. I'd already have been there. Yeah, the frozen butt hang. Yeah, I like that one. I'd like to go there. I know that's the one that my mind's blank. Shug, Shug goes up there, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Minnesota Mike has been to that one. I'm not 100% positive. Pretty sure he has. Zainab Zaya. Is that how you pronounce that? I appreciate you coming in. Where are you from? Still looking for a 12-foot hammock with built-in air conditioner, Herbert? Yeah, when you find one, let me know. I guess you could run some water or hang some wet towels across your ridge line and then turn you a big fan on. Then you'd have like a extra humid swamp cooler. Low is perfect. You thought low on the light was okay? This is medium. I don't know if it's too bright. That light is pretty bright. Thoughts on the O-light? Yeah, the O-light O-bulb that Hammock Mountain and Tony Random Venture has. I don't have that myself. I do like it. I've seen it a lot, and a lot of people use it. It's very versatile too, and it's pretty small. I do have. Let me get mine out. I do have the Nebo version of the O-light O-bulb. I got mine at Bass Pro. I'm a big. Now this new light I've got is rechargeable, but I do like. Oh, I said I had no light bulb. Where's it at? Um, the Nebo light has batteries, AAA batteries. I know I got it with me. I don't know where I put it at the moment. There it is. It's got to be in my top of my bag. Yep, next to my first aid kit. But yeah, this is the Nebo. It's got a built-in carabiner. Let's see if you can see that. But you can unscrew the top, and it's got take 3 AAA batteries. But this is it's not as probably as good as the light, but it's pretty bright. I don't know if my batteries are out on it. Let's see here. I didn't check my batteries since the last camp, so it might. Yeah, I'll probably put it back in my bag. Let me see. I've got extra batteries in there. I could probably change out the batteries. But any of those lights, if you're not careful when you put them in your bag or in a case or something, you'll hit the light. I do it all the time on my string lights, and they'll run out of battery. But I also carry extra batteries with me usually, just in case you run it out. Always take batteries with you. Because it's not the first time I've ran the batteries out of it. Or I've opened my bag after putting something in it and got back in it and the light was on. So I always try to put it somewhere where the light don't get hit, but the power button, but it still does. All right. Well, you gotta get it in the groove. There it goes. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Sorry about that. Dang. Ant bit me. There we go. Gosh, I couldn't see. All right. That's high. That's low, or high, medium, low. I guess I could turn this light off or turn it around. Let me see. All right. Okay, off, high, medium, low. That's a pretty good light. And I don't remember how much it was at Bass Pro. I think it was under 20 bucks. But yeah, it's I don't know if you can see that. The Nebo. Get it at Bass Pro. I haven't seen it at Academy, but it's a lot like the O-Light. But like I said, I have not had an Olight O-bulb for myself, but I do like it. Kind of like this Nebo. When I seen this Nebo, that's pretty much why I got the Nebo light, because it is a lot like the Olight. And I wanted a light that I could hang on my ridgeline. Do you have that light? Wake up. Hey, Mission Discover. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Just out here at base camp. Did the drawings for the 500 giveaway. Beautiful place. Yeah, I love this out here. Let's see here, Nolan. Started the first session of 24-hour challenge with no fish. Storm coming in. Ooh. Yeah, the front coming in. Sometimes you do good and sometimes you don't. Hope you do. Hope you do better. Are you still going to be fishing tonight? You're in Tennessee. I'm closest to the closest big city to me, Springfield, Missouri. Springfield's closest city to me. And then Ozarks Great Adventures, he's down about 45 minutes an hour south of me, down close to the Branson area. And then Ozark Woodsman, he's fairly close to me. Two guys in the Ozarks, he's in the Fayetteville, Arkansas area, Rogers, that area. Um, yeah, we're all, and then Herbert's in Illinois. I am a grave digger. Wow. Yeah, that would be a hard job for sure. Wow. Yeah, that is a tough job. Hey, Trav, how are you, man? What's up? Randy told me to join. I live in the area. You live in the area too, Trav? Well, Glenn does too, and yep. Ozarks Woodsman, myself, two guys in the Ozarks. We're all fairly close. Ozarks are on the list for our editor family there, so it might be worth it for us to drive there. Yep. Well, just keep in contact, and we can talk through email, and we can make something work out. Even if we meet up where we meet up for our annual get together in February, we meet up at uh, in the Mark Twain National Forest. It was about an hour and a half for me from here. If you guys want to come, you know, mid, and I don't know if you guys are winter campers, but February is when we do our meetup. Usually mid-September, Midwest Ozarks hang. Mid-September. I don't know if I can make this year's September. But yeah, September wouldn't be bad. September, October. Adventures with a Marine does frozen butt as well. Oh yeah? Wow. I'd like to do that really well. I'd like to do extreme hammock camping. Foothills, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you guys coming in here. Hope everything's well in your area. Hope everything's good in Georgia. Bow season open September 15th. Yeah. That Holston Mills would be a good one even during deer season. There wouldn't be anybody hunting in that. It's 50 acres. Nobody should be hunting in there anyways, but if it's during bow season, it's not that bad of a deal. As far as like Holston Mills. Now, if we went to the Mark Twain, that'd be a totally different story. Yeah, definitely Woodsman's right on that. No, it starts earlier now here in Missouri. They making it earlier, longer season to try to get more deer. I'm using it's like the Outtask. Um, Let me get my other light here so you can see. Where did I put it? Where did I put my bulb, my light? I'm using, it's kind of like the Outtask telescopic light that Luke from the Outdoor Gear Review has, but it's a Chinese knockoff. Let me see if I can. It's one of the telescoping lights that has the adjustable head on it. See if I can turn it to where you can see it, and then it telescopes up. Oh, I'd say 2 foot, and then it's got the base here, and then the fold-up base. Let me bring this down so you can see it a little bit better. And then it's got an indicator. Battery indicator on the front. Tells you the battery strength. And then it's got the spring-loaded end. And then if you pull this all the way down, it's like a lantern. Or you can pull this up, turn this around, pull it down, close the legs and use it as a flashlight. But yeah, really cool. The Outtask version's $160. It's on sale for $139 right now. You can get this on Amazon on sale for $30 right now. The only difference is the Outtask legs are a little longer, and the battery is a 12,000 milliamp battery on the Outtask. This is a 10,000 milliamp battery. But I'm totally happy with this. It's a no brand, but it's on Amazon. You just have to search telescopic light or telescope light, and it'll come up on Amazon. There's several different models. Like I said earlier, when I was talking about it earlier, there's models with remote controls if you want a remote control. There's octagon versions, there's round versions. The Outtask doesn't have the lantern option when you turn it upside down and close it to make it into a lantern like this one does. I like that option really well. But it makes a game changer on night lighting. When I seen Luke at Luke at Outdoor Gear Review, Total Outdoor Gear Review, I love the light. And I was so happy when I seen this one because there's no way I was paying even $139 for a light. No way. Not in Missouri, but maybe in Illinois. I'm not lost in the sport. Headed up to bed. 5 comes quickly. Yes, it does, Robbie. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it, brother. Have a good night and a good day tomorrow. You got something on your hat? I do. I didn't see anything on my hat. I just got an American flag on my hat. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a moth or beetle on my hat. Beetles are bad out here right now. But yeah. Marines Army Mom. Let's see. Josh Keller, how are you, brother? You missed all the giveaways. You didn't win, my buddy. You didn't win. Sorry. We gave 3 things away. Adventures with Ken had a couple items that we did some spins for and gave away, and Peter Above and Below and UK won, I think, the spork, and then the cup was won by man, I can't remember who won the cup. Do you remember who won the cup, guys? I have to look on the chat. I can't remember who won the cup. Man, I forgot. I'll have to look. But I do have some stickers I can give you, buddy. I have access to 72 acres from prime Missouri land, spring-fed pond. Yeah, I forget you got private property, Woodsman. I know where Springfield is. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Glenn. Plan is a surf session in the rain, assuming there's no thunder. Then pier for crabs later. Wow. Get some crabs would be awesome. Yeah, you got a nice spot out there, Woodsman. See y'all, editing work to be done. All right, Mission, I appreciate you coming in. See you later. Yeah, Woodsman's got a nice piece of property out there. Yeah, we can do a Midwest hang even on his property. That would be fine. Either way, wouldn't cost us anything. Well, they might charge us. Yeah, we need to do a hang for sure. Mark Twain is, yep. Yes, Mark Twain, also prime land for deer. Yep. Good land. Shoot, even my little woodland here, we could hang quite a few hammocks here. I've got a lot of a lot of trees here in this little, I'd say it's a patch of, I don't know, 2.5 acres, but there's a lot of trees in here. I'd have to thin out some more underbrush, but yeah, there's a lot of trees here too. A lot of good places in Mark Twain, but like I say, being around bow season wouldn't make the hunters too happy. Yeah, Noblet would be good to do one too as well. But the only bad thing about those places are you can't reserve it. You know, if somebody's there, if you schedule an event in something like a public area and somebody's there, that's going to be a mess. That's why I was thinking an established place like Holston Mills or somewhere like that. You can reserve it. But that's the only bad thing about non-private or established campground is because you can reserve it. Noblet Lake's awesome, but I'd hate to, for some odd reason, you know, we take a chance. There's plenty of room, I know, to move around there. But if you get too big of an event, you know, that might cause an issue. But a smaller event wouldn't be too bad, I'm sure. Yeah, that's how you spell it, Woodsman. What bag am I using? I've got a nightcap bag. I don't have a high dollar bag. I can't remember what model nightcap bag it is. It's a, let me look. I don't remember what model it is. It's like a 70 liter, I know. I'm the world's worst at knowing what I've got. Definitely night cat. That'll be easier for me to look up online. I don't know, I just got a night cat bag, a not real expensive bag. Pretty decent bag. It's not real expensive, it's not cheap. Kind of in the middle. I believe it's a 70 liter. But I'm on my own property, so I didn't need to. I've got a really light bag, small bag. I could have put it in my smaller bag, my 50 liter bag. But I'm just here on my property, so I just have my hammock, my tarp. I have a top quilt, but I probably won't use it. It's going to be so warm tonight. My bug net, my tarp poles. I just put everything in my wheelbarrow and wheeled it out here. So, yeah, I've got my little side table. I've got my flash fish battery bank, 200 watt battery bank. I got my thermocell. I brought my tablet to read comments and do the spin. Yeah, I've got minimal gear tonight. Usually how it goes. You better watch out for Bigfoot. Yeah, I don't worry about Bigfoot. Hey, Bubba, you want a sticker? Hey, everybody say hi to Phil. That's my oldest brother. Appreciate you coming in. I'll send you some stickers. I'll send them to you when I get my new ones. A couple days I'll be getting new ones in too, so I'll send you a couple of each. He's the older, smarter, and better looking brother, I think. Love you, Bubba. Hey, don't mess around with my hunting spots. We have an understanding now. The Ozark Howler. Glenn, I have a video about that too. It's totally primitive also, 210. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, your land is really good. Definitely private property or established campgrounds going to be the way to go, I think, for meetup. Let's see here, Jack Lings. Jack Lings beef jerky. Have to bring a poop shovel for primitive camp? Nope, I'm bringing my my toilet tent again. I always have my toilet tent with me. Hi, Leland. How are ya? Appreciate you coming in here. The pond's not big, but it's only time I've seen Randy catch fish. Oh, Matt, that's funny. Yeah, we need to catch some fish, man. That'd be fun, all of us, next time to do more fishing and catch a bunch of fish. Have you looked at the Osprey Velocity bags? They're $200, but if you fall into ultralight category, my editor uses the 30 liter for our trips. Yeah, I've looked at them at Bass Pro and on Amazon and stuff, but uh, when you funds are low, you always I don't want to get the cheapest stuff, but I usually don't go for $200 for a bag, but I'm not gonna down anybody for buying the best gear. Get the best of what you can afford for sure. Buy once, cry once, but I always tell people don't get the cheapest gear, but there's no reason you can't get out in the woods. You can't get out and camp, and it's okay to buy Walmart gear or go to a secondhand store and start out camping, and then upgrade your gear as you go. There's no reason you can't do that at all. Randy catch a fish? I thought it was a myth. Herbert, that's funny. Hi, Leland. I appreciate you coming in. Uncle David loves you. Man, it's been forever since I've seen you, buddy. Bet you're getting huge. Thank you for coming in. Tell your mama I love her. That's my little nephew, guys, Leland. Sorry, Leland, it's taking a while for me to catch up to the comments. My baby brother, love you, love. Definitely older. Don't think I'm any smarter for sure. I don't know about that. Family has 90 acres in Pennsylvania. Boy, it's beautiful in Pennsylvania. I love it. Hi, Leland. Sorry I've taken so long to get to you. I'm still trying to catch up on the comments. I say established campground so there is no liability issues. That's true. Established campgrounds would be good. Leland, yep, I gave you a shout out, buddy. I probably could get you some fish. I want a sticker, please. Yes, I'll send you some stickers. I'll send some stickers. Just email me, or I can send them to your grandpa, and he can get them to you. I'll send you guys a bunch of stickers. Yeah, the Teton 60 liter, that's an affordable bag. It's a lot better price. You're with Gam and Papa right now, Leland? Awesome. Awesome. Grace says hi. Hi, Grayson. I appreciate you guys coming in. I do. You guys are hanging with Gam and Papa, huh? You guys still in Texas? We'll be home the 25th. Awesome. So you're coming home the 25th. I'm caught up on comments finally. So I can talk to you guys faster that way. Yeah, we're in the Texas still. Awesome. Has it been hot and storming? Well, I know it's been storming a lot in Texas, duh, but where you guys are at, has it been storming really bad there too? I never did show the other piece of gear that I got. I got one of these fancy little things for your neck. Gray wants a shout out. Hey, Grayson. Say hi to Grayson, everybody. My nephew Grayson and Leland. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, this little thing is what I was using earlier to set up camp at. Got a magnet and put your GoPro. It comes with a GoPro mount, phone mount. But it's what I was recorded my hammock fishing and setting up camp today. Pretty cool. It's only I think it's 15 bucks. Comes with, like I said, it comes with the GoPro mount, it comes with a adjustable phone mount, and then it comes with a magnetic mount as well. Pretty cool piece of gear. But this light's a game changer for night, for sure, for night camping. Hey, Randy, welcome back. Hey, would you mind giving Leland and Grayson, my nephews, a shout out, Randy? My little nephews are in here with my big brother, Phil. Give a follow. Yep. Appreciate you coming back in, Randy. Yeah, we did a giveaway, Bubba, Philip, Grayson, and Leland. We gave, I hit my 500 subscriber, and I gave my hammock giveaway. And too bad you guys didn't get in on the giveaway, but I gave a full hammock setup. Well, I didn't have the underquilt or the tarp, but gave it away today. And then Ventures with Ken had a few items he gave away, and of course I'm always giving stickers away. So send me a address, Philip, in my email at me210 or my Gmail, either one, and I'll send you guys a bunch of stickers. Grace subscribed. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate that a whole bunch. That means a lot to me. when you guys come back, maybe you can talk your mom into going camping with Uncle David. We can get your cousin Isaac to go with us. I got him to go during deer season, and we went in Mark Twain and hiked in and did a hammock camp. That's close. Thanks, Bub. Yeah, it was a good giveaway. I gave a hammock away. I got a hanging high hammock, and comes with the bug net and tree straps and everything, and a bunch of stickers that Trevor from Hanging High Hammocks gave with it. Boy, somebody's got a siren out here. Uh-oh, that don't sound good. I don't know if that's might be a fire truck. Wow, that fire truck's real close. Hopefully it's not my neighbors. You think so? If you guys don't mind, Bubba, hitting that like button for me if you haven't. And everybody that's been in, if you haven't hit that like button, I appreciate it. Somebody called on me. That's what I was thinking at first, but I thought it sounded like a fire truck. Check your campfire. Luckily, I don't have a campfire tonight. I've got my thermocell going tonight for the mosquitoes. So you can see it smoking probably. But yeah, I've got a thermocell that takes care of the mosquitoes, so I didn't have to have a fire tonight. Because I ate dinner before I came out here. Oh no. I think that's my neighbors, 2 neighbors down maybe. We've got some older neighbors on the other side of our neighbors next to us, so I'm hoping it's not them. Lord, I just ask you right now, Father, just touch those that are in danger right now, Father. If there's a fire, Lord, or if there's a health issue, Lord, I just ask you to touch these and be with these people, Lord. Protect them and take care of them, Father, in Jesus' name, Lord. I just ask you for that. Oh man. Hopefully I ought to text my wife and see if it's one of our neighbors. I haven't heard an ambulance. It was just the fire trucks, but the EMTs are on the fire trucks too, so hopefully they're okay. That's the first time I've ever heard an ambulance or fire truck out here since we've lived out here. Oh, I hear some more ambulance. I hear an ambulance coming far away, so that's not good. Taking me away. Oh no. Have you seen how awesome the Bigfoot AI videos are? The woods and the fire of them? No, I haven't seen those. What's the temp? Temp shows 80 right now currently. Where? Yeah, I hear the ambulances coming. They're coming from I-44, it sounds like. 77 degrees here now. Yeah, I think my watch may be a little behind. It feels a little cooler than 80, but I would say 77 to 80 probably. I could look on my tablet, probably be easier. 91 here in Tennessee. Ouch. How long are you camping for? Just tonight, Leland. I've got to go somewhere tomorrow, so I'm on my property here, and I'm going to go to an appointment in the morning and then come back and wrap up camp. I love you too, Grayson. I love you guys very much. 85 in Galveston Island. Ooh, buddy. That's the place to be. I appreciate that, Glenn. Let me know what's going on. It's well, I don't want to give away my farm road, but I mean, you'll probably find out. It's going to be, this is the Willard address out here, but we don't live in Willard. We live in between Bodark and Willard, so I'm assuming it's, hopefully it's not Pam's house. They're, like I said, they're a little bit older. It may be health related. Index of 100 plus. Whew. I guess it's 80 now, cooled off the last hour, yeah. Let's see what it's saying currently here. What's not saying? Yeah, we're so far, actually we're pretty close to a fire. One of the Willard fire houses is only about 4 miles, 3.5, 4 miles from us. Yeah, it stopped. My neighbor's a couple houses down, so that's not good. Not updating the temperature. Yep, here it comes. That's not good. Hopefully somebody's not having heart problems, but good Lord knows what the problem is, so I was just glad it wasn't going to my house. Hope they're okay in Jesus' name. You know the area? Good, yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. You bow hunt out here, so yeah. You know roughly where I'm at. Honey, if you're still watching, you might check on Pam and them, our neighbors, and see if it's them. I don't know if you're still in here. Pam and her husband. I think it might have stopped at that house or the one in between our next door neighbors. The next guy, I forget his name. Med call, yep. Hopefully they're okay. I hear some more sirens in the distance coming, so there's a fire truck and one ambulance. Sounds like another ambulance is coming too. You know, it doesn't matter where it's at or who it is. I mean, we always pray. I always pray when I see a fire truck or ambulance, but it really hits close to home when it's one of your neighbors. Everybody here is so awesome and such good neighbors. We're so blessed to be here where we're at and to have what we have and to have the neighbors we have. They're really good people. I just hope it's not any of them. I hate to see any of our neighbors having to call, but I know it's life. But yeah, out here it's so quiet. You can hear the crickets and the frogs and everything, but it's real quiet. You can hear the ambulances from a long ways away. You're listening now? Okay, let me know. I have my scanner in the house. I don't have the scanner on my phone anymore or my tablet, but that'd be kind of cool to listen as we're talking. But I appreciate everybody coming in and spending the evening with me. I thought this would be a really cool live camping video in my setting up camp and doing my drawing, and it's always fun sitting and visiting with everybody. Appreciate everybody coming in and saying hello tonight and spending time. You love it? Yep. Here's my setup, Leland. I'll show you my hammock. Let me get the phone off of here. I got my hammock tied to that tree with my tarp. And I got my bug net over my hammock. Over to this tree with my tarp. And then I've got, let me unplug the phone for a second here. And I've got my camp chair And I threw all my gear underneath here real quick because it was raining earlier. But I got my little table, side table, and I got all my gear just piled on the ground there. I got it out of the rain real quick earlier, but that's my little setup, quick setup for tonight. I don't know if you remember your cousin Ethan, Leland. Remember Ethan? He when he came out here, Papa and Gam brought Ethan out here. Oh goodness, probably 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. He's the one that helped me make this campsite out here. He come to spend the weekend with me or the night with me, and he goes, "Uncle David, have you thought of making a campsite out there?" So I said, well, I put metal blade on the weed eater and we ran out here and made us a campground, and I've been using it ever since. That's a big bug net. Yeah, it's a bottom entry bug net. You can cinch it up smaller on the bottom, but it hangs on top of your ridge line and hangs all around so you can go through the bottom, so you don't have a zipper and you can remove the bug net. I don't really care for having the bug net attached. As long as you can untach it, like the hanging high hammock, you can unzip it off of it and pull it out of the way too. But I don't like a bug net that you can't remove. Just my personal preference. Been a fun live stream. I appreciate that, really do. Yeah, you remember Ethan? Yeah, he's all grown up now. He's such a big boy now. And had a reconnection there. I'm on the department, so I'll have my active 911 app set up with a while. Thank you, I appreciate that, Glenn. Thank you for showing your campground. Sorry we missed the beginning of your live. Yeah, if you guys want to go back and watch it after it uploads, you can watch it after the live's over still. So I appreciate you guys coming in though. Yeah, I wish it was lighter, so I put up a couple game cameras out here, and I've got a really nice fire pit out here. So when you guys come back, if you ever want to come and hang out here, you could park your fifth wheel, or not your fifth wheel, your pull behind, out here by the pole, and we could hang out and have a camp out here. It'd be fun. I know you'd want to stay in your RV. Let me turn that light down. Wow. But that's low. Let's see if that'll work good on low. That light's bright on low. Yeah, the campground's really nice out here. It's during the summer. I got to keep it mowed and weed eated, but the thermocells made a huge difference. Bevel will be out here in the summer because the mosquitoes are really bad out here because it's so thick. It's a real thick canopy out here, so it helps with the heat too. We'll have to look out for each other. Yes, the Eno bug net still was a pain for me getting in and out of it, open at the bottom. Yeah, it kind of is, but not. I mean, open it up wide, like I have this one, you get up in it, and then you close it up a little tighter so it wraps around the bottom of your hammock. Just as long as it seals up, when you get in your hammock so the bugs and stuff don't get inside of it. But yeah, a lot of people don't like the bottom entry. I didn't at first, but I really like it. After you figure out how to swing your legs over and stick your legs out, set up like you do in a chair, and then just lift the bug net over your head. Yeah, it takes a little bit getting used to, but I like it a lot better than the hammocks I have with the zip, the bug nets attached. Low is fine. Yep, Yippee, have to have AC for the old people like us. Yeah, yeah, I don't care much for the summer as much either. I mean, I don't camp near as much as I do in the wintertime. Wintertime, I'm out every week. I try to go out every week still in the summer, but it's tough. Yep, but like I said, I'm gonna get up fairly early in the morning. Um, like I said, I had dinner with my wife before I came out here. We fixed a good dinner and had dinner together. And I always do my lives 7 p.m. on Monday nights. So Bubba, if you guys ever want to come in, you're more than welcome to every Monday night, unless something comes up that I can't, obviously. But yeah, I'm always doing it live on Monday night. So I'm trying to do my lives out, but the only place I have good enough services is here or Holston Mills to do lives at for now. Most everywhere I go is low cell signal. Yeah, you usually don't have to cinch it up if you don't want to, because even with it fully opened, when you sit down in your hammock, it really cinches back up around you, around the bottom of the hammock. Yeah, some people like to cinch it up, but I usually just leave it the way I have it, and it works fine. Does the light on low work okay? I don't know if it's too grainy, if it looks okay. It's not probably as clear. Hope you're going to be at Maha. Would love to be able to hang out with you, Tony, Hammock, Mountain, and Stitch. Yeah, it'd be nice to be there too. I'd really like to go to Maha, but I don't think there's any way I can make it. No, I usually don't get any bugs in there. I mean, if you get one or two in there when you're getting in there, I get in there really quick, but I usually get up underneath of it, stand up before I get in my hammock, and usually you don't. Once in a while you get one or two that get in there with you, but not usually. Lighting is good for my view. Okay, I didn't know if it was going to be grainy or if the picture quality is very good. I can turn the brightness up on the light a little bit if I need to, but I don't know, Philip, if you seen the light that I was using. Was I done showing the light? I showed, this is a new light I got. I used a air mattress and sleeping bag. Was tough. Yeah, I never used an air mattress in my hammock. You just can't get that diagonal lay, a flat lay. I always use an underquilt, but this time of year, I don't use an underquilt at all. I usually don't use my underquilt unless it gets below 55 degrees usually. Okay, let me turn it up one notch. Night, y'all. I got to get some food and get a nap for work. I appreciate you coming in. I really do. Have a good night, brother. This light, new light I got, Bubba, it's a telescopic light. It's about 2 foot telescoping light that you can telescope down into the base, and it turns it into like a lantern. And it's got a tripod legs on the bottom, and then it's got battery indicator lights in the front, tells you the charge of your battery, and then it's got low, medium, high. And like I said, you can, like if you're going to use it as a lantern, it works pretty good. but I was needing something for night lighting for my lives and stuff and videoing at night, and it works really good. I think that's better, not so grainy on the quality. But yeah, this light, I was seeing on another YouTuber I watched, Total Gear Outdoor, Total Outdoor Gear Review, Luke's channel. He's got one that's branded Outtask. It's the same, almost exact light, and it's $160 or $159 on Amazon. This one is the Chinese knockoff. It's non-branded, and it's right now it's on sale on Amazon for $29.99. Really good deal, really high quality, really good light. I don't know if you're looking for any kind of outdoor light, but I'd highly recommend it. But if anybody's interested, just search on Amazon or Google for telescopic or telescope light, camp light, or just telescopic light, and they usually come up. But I can't believe how good they are for how cheap they are. I got the under and top quilt as well as the windsock, but it was too hot and muggy for try them. Yeah, definitely too hot. When I used my hammock with my truck hammock mount, I don't know if you've seen that, Philip, but I made a homemade truck mount for my hammock to use with Dad's truck, so I can use one tree or a pole or whatever, and it fits into the receiver of the truck. But yeah, I forgot my bug net that weekend, so I brought my underquilt, and it was hot. I didn't even use a top quilt. I won't use a top quilt tonight either. It's too muggy out here. I do have a top quilt with me in case I need it, but it's a real light. It's a Kelty Bestie top quilt. Your hammock, yeah. Going out and trying to hammock for the first time in the summer, that was pretty brutal, Herbert. I applaud you for it, man. That was a rough time to try hammock for your first time. I always recommend somebody doing it in fall or even early winter, spring. Yeah, the summer would have been brutal for your first go. I know the air mattresses don't stay in place very good in a hammock, but if you have a closed cell mat, foam mat, I usually lay two of them side by side, and they don't slide around near as bad as an air mattress. They still do, and you'll get a little condensation with air mattress or foam cell, but those work really good, and they're not as hot. The hammock was fine. The weather was not cooperating. Yeah, if the weather wasn't so miserable, it would have been better for you to be able to try new things, and just not having the wind and the rain. That was such a miserable trip for you, Herbert. I felt sorry for you. Just throw it on the ground and climb in. I don't think that would work too good. I probably need to hydrate. I haven't drank much while I was out here. I always bring plenty of water, and like I said, I'm not going to cook anything in the morning. I didn't cook anything tonight because I made some sirloin steak tips and onions and baked potatoes for dinner for us in the house before I came out here. I was going to come out here. Like I said, I came out and set up camp actually on the live. First time I've actually set up camp doing a live. That was pretty cool. And yeah, so I wanted to eat dinner and come out here later before I had to start the live. And then I got to leave early in the morning for an appointment, so I won't have time to do breakfast. I might run in the house, take a quick shower, and grab something quick, some toast or egg sandwich or something on my way out. But I don't really have time to cook out here and clean up everything and go in and fix a big breakfast. So I might leave most of it out here, at least the hammock and the tarp up. I might take in my electronics and stuff, obviously, in case we hit some storms while I'm in town. But I got to be in town for a couple hours, and then I'll be back out and roll it all up. I don't know. I may look at the weather and everything. I might do a second camp out here. I don't know. But it's fun. It's nice to have this here close, so when it's so hot and miserable, or if I have any problems, you know, during the summer, I'm close to home. I do like Holston Mills because it's so nice there. And they do have bathrooms, water. They do have full hookups. If somebody wants to take an RV down there, it's plenty accessible for RV. It was originally designed for horse riders. They have a lot of trails, horse trails there. It's in between Greenfield and Everton, Missouri. It's called Holston Mills. It's owned by the Historical Society, and the old mill's still there and some old buildings. I did do a live there, and I did walk around the building, so if you haven't seen those videos, you can check those out. But it's a really nice camping area. Like I said, they have showers there, even one shower room. Nothing fancy. It's you know, but they do have electric and water, so we wouldn't have to pack in water. Very nice area, pretty remote. Like I said, it's 50 acres. Across the road is Missouri conservation land too, so it's surrounded by a lot of land, a lot of farmland too. I appreciate it, Randy. Had fun too, buddy. Appreciate everybody coming in and supporting the channel. But yeah, I know everybody's got to get up. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Yeah, it's always exciting in a hammock in high winds and rain. I mean, even in a tent, it's pretty exciting. But last one time that I was at Holston Mills, I had a really bad thunderstorm and high winds. But I just battened the tarp down, cinched it down, put it in storm mode, and it worked out pretty good. I was in my Crua hybrid hammock at that point, my flat lay hammock. It did really well. I really like the storms. I mean, when they get that brutal, I mean, that's a little excessive, but you can't ever, I mean, especially this time of year, you can't really forecast these pop-up storms, so it's really hard for the weather people to forecast them. Had a double tarp setup. Yeah, that would be nice, and that's good to do to get you a bigger awning. I usually, if I'm vehicle camping or going to a campground, I usually bring my instant pop-up canopy that I had when Matt and I camped out at Noblet Lake together. I always bring it and set it out for my kitchen setup or whatever, lounging setup. I usually just leave this set up. Now, if I'm hiking in at Mark Twain or something, doing my hammock camping in the wintertime, usually this is enough for me in the winter. But it is nice to have an extra tarp, or like I say, if you're at a campground, to have that instant canopy. Because I use that canopy over my truck bed too, so I do truck bed camping. I set it up. Excuse me. I set it up over a truck bed. Man, I thought I swallowed a bug. Yeah, I set it over the truck bed and lower it down in the winter, and I leave it up in the summer because I have a bug net that goes over the top of my instant canopy, so it makes a really nice tent set up for the truck. And I put it's wide enough, I put both of our cots in the back of the truck, and Ashley and I have done some truck camping with the dogs. It's a lot of fun. Hey Kevin, appreciate you coming in. First time checking your channel out. Interesting live. I'll subscribe. Thanks Kevin, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just out here camping, doing an overnighter tonight. Appreciate you coming in and checking out the channel. I do a lot of hammock camping, tent camping, truck camping, hiking, fishing, a little bit of everything. I do a live every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. So I've been trying to do lives outside as much as possible. If it's going to rain or storm too bad, I usually have it in the studio in the house. But yeah, I try to have a live every Monday night. So I've been trying to mix it up and do live at camp. So it's pretty cool. I can do a live here, and I can do it live at Holston Mills. And on top of the mountain down at Mark Twain, there's a spot I can do a live up there. Had a 14 by 10 over the top of the one wind, 12 by 10. Yeah, 14 by 10. I have my bluestone tarp I have is a 14 by 10. I love that tarp as well. Yeah, it's so old. It's my very first hammock tarp that I bought, or bushcraft tarp, what you'd call it. It's not lightweight, but it's a good tarp. I've wore it well, and it's got a few pin-size holes in it, but it's still water resistant. I mean, if it's super heavy, I wouldn't use it, but you know, light to medium rain, it works fine and still. But that's my secondary tarp that I usually use. Okay, Bubba, I appreciate it. I love you too. I really appreciate you coming in. It really made my evening. Seeing everybody always makes my evening, but when you get to talk to your older brother, it's a treasure. I do treasure our time, Bubba. I'll be excited to see you guys. I want to hug both your necks, and I miss you guys, and I pray for your trip, and let us know that you made it up here safely. If you want to come and hang out here, you're more than welcome. You always have a place here to hook up, but I know you got a lot of people to see, a lot of things to do when you're here, but I'll pray for your trip. Hey, Kelly's Vlogs, how are you? Thank you for coming in and saying hi. It's been a good night. Had family come in and visit on my live, but don't get to talk to family as much as we would like, but you know how that is as busy life gets. But sure is nice to see my nephews and my older brother. Tell Linda I love her so much. Miss you guys. I'm glad you're well. How was your Monday? We did something different on the camp tonight. I did a live several times at camp, but I actually set the whole camp up live tonight, and had my new chest mount for my phone, and did live while I was setting up camp, and right before I did the drawing for the 500 giveaway. So Sloth Crow won the hammock giveaway today. So we did the 500 subscriber giveaway after I set up camp, and been hanging out and talking about some camping gear, my new camping light that I got for videoing at nighttime. Of course, this is my chest mount for it goes around your neck. Works really good. I'd highly recommend it for anybody wanting to do lives or do first person. Works great. $20 by 14.3 tarp. Wow, that's a big tarp. Yeah, that's about the size of the one Luke has that I really like. Luke has a really good, huge tarp that he uses off the back of his 4Runner all the time that works amazing. And it's pretty lightweight, and he uses his tarp poles like I've got. He uses 6 or 8 tarp poles on it at a time, and he straps it to the top of his back of his 4Runner when he's car camping. Works really good. That would work good for the truck too. But eventually I want to get a truck rack for the back of my truck and a rooftop tent. So where my wife Ashley and I went camping this year for a week up on top of the mountain, would have been great to have that rooftop tent. Who won the hammock? Sloth Crow. I don't know if you know him, Ozarks Woodsman. Sloth Crow. He's a subscriber of mine. He won the hammock. And then Adventures with Ken gave away a titanium spoon and I think a Toke's, a titanium cup as well. and Pete from Above and Below won the sport, and then um, I'm trying to remember who won the cups. It's up in the chat. I forget who, but Adventures with Ken sending out the spork and the cup, and I've got open for whoever wants stickers to email me um, an address, and I'll send you some stickers. I've got some new ones coming this week. Hopefully they'll be here. I don't know if they'll be here this week, but they'll definitely be here by next week. They're coming from Georgia, so they might still get here by the end of the week. Yep. Gave away 3 items. Of course, Adventures with Ken gave away the 2 items. I just gave away the hammock, but yep. I was so excited to see who was going to win it. I didn't really, there was only, out of the 500 some odd subscribers, there only ended up being 29 entries, which I was really shocked at. I know there was quite a few people that wanted to enter that didn't end up getting to enter, but yeah, I was really shocked. But not everybody's into hammocks, and I get that. So I almost got that tent from Menards that I've been talking about, the climate, I forget what brand it is, that 3-person climate tent. I almost got that to give it away because I thought that would be more neutral, but I'm trying to encourage more people to want to get into hammocking. So, but yeah, either way, my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I'll probably give something really good away too. I might try to save up and start working on it now and get a few items, give away a couple items, make it a little bit better of a giveaway this 500. Of course, I'm sending some stickers with the hammock, and of course Trevor from Hanging High Hammocks sent up some really nice stickers with the order. So definitely be ordering from Trevor in the future for sure. I would like to have the extra wide Hanging High hammock as well, and then they have a tarp like the One Wind tarp that goes with it. So I think you can get both of those right now, the tarp and the extra wide 12-foot hammock with Hanging High hammock. Full price, if you bought them both full price, it's like $190, but I think he has a 25% off, or you save $30 if you spend 100 or more, 120 or more, something like that. I don't remember what the deal is on. That's for everybody. If you spend 100 and some odd dollars, you get $30 off or something like that. So I think somewhere around $140 or $150 for the, or 170. Wait, I can't remember. It's $30 off 190, so 160 bucks, 150, 160 bucks, something like that. Don't hold me to it, but for both, that's a really good deal. You still need to get, under quilt and a top quilt, but I've already got all that, so I really don't need an extra tarp, but I'd like to have one just to go with the set. I mean, for that price, you're breaking down, even if you spent $190 on it, that's $80 a piece, which isn't horrible. But with the $30 off, that's a pretty good deal. That's $75, $80 a piece is a good deal. But yeah, I've not even laid in a Hanging High hammock. Everybody loves them, and I'll eventually get one and for myself. But I thought that'd be a good giveaway. So I know Ken really likes his Hanging High hammock, and Tony likes his, and everybody that's got one likes them. So. Oh yeah, I need to send you this chair. Yeah, that'd be a good gift. I also thought about doing that as well. Maybe doing 2 items, doing a chair and maybe a tent on my next giveaway. I don't want to give it away, but I don't know. I want to do something good. Do 2 items of some sort. I don't know. There's so many good items to give, and just, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg, but just appreciating everybody giving the support. And I really appreciate everybody hanging out, and these longer lives, you don't have to stay for the whole time, but I appreciate you that do. But yeah, it's nice. It's get your camp in and do your live and get to interact with everybody. This was actually a special one celebrating the 500 giveaway. It was a lot of fun doing the drawing, and I wanted everybody to win it, but of course that doesn't happen. What is a good rain fly for hammock? I use my hammock to lounge in at camp, but usually tent camp. A good starting hammock tarp I would recommend would be a Free Soldier one. You can get those on Temu, or you can get them on Amazon. Um, they're pretty reasonably priced hammock tarp. Free Soldier would be a good one, definitely. Um, Bluestone, that was my very first one. I don't know if they still make tarps or not. I think it seems like I looked them up on Amazon. They sell those on Amazon, I think. But yeah, I'd highly recommend a Free Soldier. Get you depends on the size of your hammock. I definitely recommend a 12 by 10, but a 10 by 10 will work. If you've got 11-foot hammock with your ridge line, your hang's not quite 10 foot, so 10 by 10 will work. A Free Soldier 10 by 10. I think, if I remember right, I think I seen a Free Soldier tarp on sale on Amazon here recently. Let me look. It was so funny. This whole time I've been camping out here, I had no idea my internet would work all the way out here at my campsite. It's so awesome. So I brought my tablet out here so I could read comments and do the spin for the giveaway. Alright, let's see if I can look at the tarp here. I wanted to say I seen one on sale. Well, it's 5% off right now. It's not tremendous, but they got a 10 by 10 and a half for $39.99. So $40 to get you a really good. It comes with 4 tent stakes, 4 guy lines, and the carry case. Pretty nice. Free Soldier. They do have, I want to say they have a Unigear one that's pretty good too. Yeah, it's 3,000 millimeter water. Unigear has a good rain fly. I forget the size of it. They have a 300 by 300, so that's what? Oh, that's centimeters. Man, I hate when they do that. Let's see here, 300 centimeters. So that's roughly 118 inches. That's not too bad. So 118 inches, what is that? That's 9. It's almost 10 foot. 118. Yeah, it's just under 10 foot, so you might as well call it a 10 by 10. But it's only running $26.99 right now for a Unigear on Amazon. It's got really good reviews, 4.5 reviews on the Unigear. I would say that would be pretty good. And it doesn't look like it has super cheap tent stakes. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12. Looks like it's got 12 or 14 tie out points. It's a pretty nice looking tarp. You get all that for $26.99. And they do have a 10 by, looks like 10 and a half, and a 10 by 12. 10 by 12 is $40.99 for the same tarp. $40.99. I know it's backwards for you guys, but yeah, I'd recommend a minimum of a 10 by 10 tarp would be my recommendation. If you can do it, it ain't much more. I'd get a 12 by 10. That gives you a lot more coverage. The Wise Owl has a really good tarp too. It's right up there with Free Soldier. It's cut more towards a hammock style tarp, and it's $50. I believe it's a 10 by 10 as well. Let me look. I want to say 10 by 10. Can't remember. But that's another thing I like doing is looking at 132 by 108. So it's not, it's an odd shape because of how it's cut. The white owl's got a weird cut on it, but I don't care for that style as well. You don't get near as much coverage in storms. I definitely get a rectangular tarp, or one like the one wind tarp. I believe it's around $80. It's a little more expensive, but it's got it's a really nice tarp. But yeah, 30 or 40 bucks isn't bad for a tarp, especially a 10 by 10 and fairly lightweight. They're not ultra lightweight, but they're good tarps. I definitely recommend them for sure. Amazon's running the 12 by 10 tarp right now for $92.90. That's a little bit more than One Wind's website's a little cheaper than that right now. I think I don't remember if I got mine on sale around $80, I think. But I bought mine as a set, so I got it a little bit cheaper. But so 92 isn't much more. I'm sure they have to charge a couple dollars more to cover the selling fees on Amazon. Gold Armor is an option as well. Yeah, Gold Armor is a good one. I've seen those too. Sorry, Chuck, I didn't see you come in. I appreciate you. I missed you, buddy. Good night. Thanks for the recommendation. I ain't gonna lie, I tried Big Blue Harbor Freight and wasn't happy with it at all. No, I mean, if that's all you have and all you can afford, if you're gonna get a Harbor Freight tarp, I know they're heavier, but if you're truck camping or whatever, the canvas ones are pretty nice. But yeah, for a regular tarp for a hammock, it's doable. I mean, if that's what you got, go for it. But yeah, it's not the best in the world. They do have some at Walmart now, some hammock tarps. I can't remember how much they are. We looked at them last time I was there. Actually, if you have, Kevin, if you have a Menards close by, they sell a hammock tarp that it's diamond shaped, and I think it's $24.99. I've got two of those for my smaller hammocks when like my nephew uses my extra hammocks and stuff. They work super well. They're really good tarps for the money, and they work really good with the hammock. I used it with my One Wind before I got my whole setup when I first got my hammock. But I bought my tarp and my underquilts together, and I think that's a top quilt, underquilt, and my tarp, and I got a deal on those. But before I got that, my One Wind tarp, I used those smaller tarps with my 12-foot hammock, and it worked. It wasn't good in like super high range because of the 12-foot tarp, but yeah, I would highly recommend those as well. They're local if you've got one. Like I said, if you got a Menards close by, I would highly recommend one of those. I forget, Guidesman is the Menards camping brand. That's it, Guidesman. They actually make tents. They have their own hammocks. So if you don't have a camping hammock, I know I always recommend a 10-foot like a 10.5 foot, but the Guidesman double wide or double hammocks at Menards is actually a really decent hammock. They're almost 10 feet. Really good hammocks, good quality. I put permanent ridge lines. I used bank line and made two permanent ridge lines on both of my, no, I've got one Guidesman, my Academy hammocks. I put permanent ridge lines on those as well. But all three of those hammocks, I've got permanent ridge lines on as well. Plus, I have an extra bug net, slip over bug net that I can use on any one of those. But those are really good hammocks, and those hammocks, I think I got mine on sale for, it was under 20 bucks. I wanted to say 17.99 or I don't know, 19.99. I don't remember what it was, but super good. I sleep really good in that Menards hammock. It's really comfortable. Gold Armor has a 12 by 10 on Amazon for 39. Yeah, that'd be a killer deal. Gold Armor's a really good brand. Gold Armor makes mostly tarps, but I think they actually make hammocks as well, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Yeah, it was a lot of good options, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. Like I tell everybody, I mean, I started out with real cheap gear. My very first hammock was from Wish. My very first hammock. That was when my youngest kids were real young. I think my daughter was. When was that? That was around 2010. No, somewhere around 2010 to 2012. I think 2012 when we got our first hammock for her. I bought it for the kids actually. I didn't know that I wanted to get into hammocking, but I fell in love with it. It had a built-in bug net, and I think I paid 15 bucks for it. But super, super fun, and I liked it so much. Of course, it wasn't very good quality, and the bug net was pretty cheap. So I upgraded, and my wife and I got was at Academy one time, and they had their regular Magellan hammocks on sale. I think they were on sale for 30 bucks or something like that, and I bought a couple of those. They're just under 10 foot as well. They're double wide, super good hammocks as well. I definitely recommend the Magellan brand at Academy for sure. And like I said, you can use paracord. I don't like using paracord because it stretches, but I'd use bank line, or you can buy one of these whippy sling ridge lines from One Wind or Hanging High hammocks for like 20 something bucks. So if you want to get a really good adjustable ridge line, I know what degree for my hang is, so I don't mind using bank line or something that's not adjustable because it's the same every time. Um, but a whoopee sling ridge line is what the One Wind comes with, and the Hanging High. Most of the higher priced hammocks, come with the whoopee sling ridge lines, which are nice, real nice. I've only adjusted it when I first bought it. I haven't touched it since, so um, as long as you don't mess with it, every time you hang your hammock, it's fast and easy setup. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with using cheap gear. I mean, people, seem to want to be embarrassed because they don't want to go out with those cheap tarps or cheap gear, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all what you have. You go to Goodwill or DAV, thrift store, and buy your gear. There's nothing wrong with buying used gear. I mean, if somebody wants to try out hammock camping, and I've got plenty of hammocks, I'm willing to give somebody a hammock if they want to try hammock camping. Just like my nephew wants to buy one. I said, I've got several. I'll just give you one if you want to take one. I mean, just getting people outdoors and getting them camping, um, I'm willing to pass down and, pass it forward to somebody else and help them out and get them outdoors. That's what it's about. That's what this community's about. That's why I'm out here, camping tonight and doing the 500 giveaway to thank everybody for supporting the channel and watching and being there for us. And, being good friends. We've made really good, the 7 of us, I say the core 7 of us that meet up every year. Um, I consider every one of them, you know, good friends because they're my friends. They're almost like family. You know, this has been a really good outlet for me. After, like I said, after the passing of my father, I've always been an outdoorsman and I always enjoyed camping and fishing and hunting, but I really leaned on this a lot to get through those hard times. And that's what I tell people. They're in the cities and stuff. Well, I live in the city. It doesn't matter. Get you some cheap gear if you can't afford it. Borrow some gear. There's plenty of people, friends that probably have gear you can borrow. Borrow a tent, borrow a hammock. Go car camping for your first time. Throw a air mattress in the back of your pickup and throw a pop-up canopy over it and bug net. My bug net for my pop-up canopy was like $40. Um, awesome, easy setup. Do something real simple for your first get out, camp out. You don't need to go and spend $1,000 on a bunch of gear to go have fun. I mean, when I was growing up on our farm, we had a campsite down in the creek, and I'd go down there. Sometimes I'd go down there just with my sleeping bag and sleep next to the fire. I'd fish until I was ready to go to bed and just lay down by the fire and go to sleep. Dog curl up with you. Awesome. But, there's no reason why you can't get out there. Just get out there. Go to the secondhand store. There's so many of our friends here finding awesome finds at the thrift store and cold handle skillets for cooking. And I think on Temu I've seen a butane stove like Ozark's Great Adventures and I have. I think Herbert has that stove. I think Matt even has a version of the stove, but it was on sale for $9.99. I got mine on sale at Menards last year, the year before, for $18. I thought, or $24, 24. I thought that was good. And I seen one for $9.99. I'm like, really? $9.99, free shipping. I mean, nice stoves. I mean, get you a car camping setup first. You want to go camping, hammock camping, starting out. It's pretty cheap. You can get a decent hammock for $20 to $40, and if you can't afford an underquilt right away, put a couple closed cell foam mats underneath of you. It's going to keep you warm. But you can get a one tigress, or I forget the brand of mine on Temu. They're the same ones as the one tigress underquilts, and I think they're like $35 for. I think it's a 40-degree underquilt. You're not going to want to do a sub-zero camp for your first hammock camp, cold weather camp, but test out your gear close to home, and even in your backyard, test out how cold you can get. Don't go out somewhere and just try to rely on your gear. It's like talking like a broken record, I know, but safety first. Find out what your gear can handle. Stay at home somewhere close. Test it out, or go to a campground with your vehicle close in case it doesn't work out for you. But you can layer it. You can layer stuff if you put those foam mats out and it's not enough. You can put a wool blanket on top of that, or your mummy bag if you have a sleeping bag or whatever, top quilt. You can double them up, triple them up. I mean, you don't even have to buy expensive sleeping bags. Just take your blankets and your quilts from home. I just picked up a 100% wool blanket. It's a pretty good size blanket. I haven't measured it yet. Really good size one, and I think we gave under $8 for it at Goodwill. I mean, you can't get a wool blanket for $8 nowhere. And you can go down pretty cold in a wool blanket. But now I've got 2 good wool blankets that I take camping. And sometimes I'll throw it. I've got a doubled up underquilt from One Wind now. But if I need to go more extreme, I've got 2 wool blankets I can add to the mix too. So, but I appreciate everybody coming on. I know it's been already 3 hours and 14 minutes. Holy cow. I didn't know it was that long. Sorry guys, but I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, and appreciate everybody's support and love and kindness and growing community, everybody chatting together and everybody subbing to everybody. That's what these lives are for, is to grow our community, and let's get everybody up there past 500 and past 1,000. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And I'll probably let you guys go, and if I don't see you before, I'll see you at least next Monday. I may throw a live in between this one and another one, so not sure yet. I don't know what my plans as far as long form videos are going to be until winter. I probably ain't going to do a lot of long form videos until fall hits again. But to get back on the Tuesday uploads on my videos. But yeah, I'm definitely wanting to hit some more lives. I want to do some fishing and some more camping. But till I see you guys again, I'll let you guys go, and hopefully you guys have a good week. God bless everybody. And if I don't see you before next Monday, I'll see you next Monday at 7. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Have a good night. God bless everybody. Have a good week, guys. Bye.